beginning of the session. Again, I'm kind of wondering just how cruel or how harsh we should be in terms of sessions.
Yeah.
People used to play these games for 4 and 5 hours at a time.
Yeah.
So to keep hitting you with barter with no time skip in the session just seems really brutal. Even though I'm supposed to be brutal in this game toward you, but it seems a little just next time you'll get it. And I mean, you didn't even have a chance to do your raid, right? When you were supposed to be trying to deal with your barter problem. So, okay.
Should Des get a +1 from him? Or
A +1 HX?
Yeah, HX.
Did we? Oh, right, because
Yeah,
you
I
put that in
wrote
the
it.
Discord. Right, okay. Yeah, so a +1 for Leone. Don't forget that if you hit 4, you reset, but it's considered that you really know that person a lot better now, and the reset is just to get to know them even better. So you two have been through at least one flip together, right? Gritch and Bullet?
Yeah.
One 4-to-1 flip?
Yeah.
Which means that your awareness of each other is now on a level much tighter than most people. Even if it says +1, it's like +1 at a higher level. Has either of you been through no? Oh, right. Oh, you're all like negatives and bouncing around.
0.
Yeah, okay.
Oh,
Okay. So basically your characters are kind of wondering about each other more than anything else, right? I mean, that's the... you used to ride with Bullet.
Yeah.
And you and Bullet have personal history. But the two of you don't know each other very well.
No.
So it doesn't make a full triangle.
Yeah.
That's cool. I get that. Brutus in Bullet's gang is now weird. And Cassie May is in debt to you.
Deep.
Yes. Because she appreciates that she was not dying, but in fact dead. So, not surprisingly, Bullet is separated from the other characters because you have a motorcycle. And you, through a somewhat seemed like a mystical experience as you rode. So you didn't arrive in a normal way. It's as though the world transformed around you as you rode with your gang.
Okay.
That's because you did the open your brain and failed the roll, and what would have been an ordinary trip out into the wasteland became something else.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And so you have arrived in this weirdly white painted survival compound / town looking place. And you have met your former gang members, Scatman Skank, who are not really behaving much like themselves. And they even talked you out of your bike when you kind of were trying to make sense of what they were saying. Oh, I'll take care of that, Thanks for the donation, as they're, as walking off with it. Wait a minute, right? Meanwhile, I think that everybody is still, you two are still involved in kind of cleaning up the house, if at all possible. A big job. There are some not feeling as good gang members there who are helping. They're pretty well behaved for who they are. Every so often, 2 or 3 of these dogs will go on a big patrol around the property and just make sure that no bad dogs are around anywhere. Brink is...
He came for me for to watch the TV.
But you sent him off to go find transistors.
Yeah.
And
I'm
so
gonna basically give him, ask him, do you want some? I have some advice, if you want it, where you can find the transistor so you can come back even faster, efficient. Well, when Scam and Skank dropped you off here, they promised us to get these transistors, and I know that dogs' noses are way much brighter than a human nose. So I think if you and your team go and find Scab and Skank, you'll probably then find the transistors. This was now a while ago and they got away, so they probably found themselves in some trouble because they have motorbikes and they're not back yet. So be prepared for the worst.
He's listened to you patiently, very quietly, no objections, nothing. Kind of gives you a look and nods and goes. If we were telepaths, you would have heard him thinking, I know what I'm doing. And he goes. So off he goes. You may imagine Brink creeping and running around the ruins on his own. All you want.
On his own?
He didn't take any of the dogs. They have to keep the bad
Kan vi
dogs.
stänga av ljudet? Det ska, förlåt.
They they have to watch out for the bad dogs. Yes, he's fine.
So he follows the advice or not?
Well, you could either just trust his loyalty and his stated devotion.
Yeah. I'm just asking for
but I
game
can
purposes, because in that case he would have a benefit from following the advice if he does when trying to find.
Is that something on your sheet?
Yeah.
In that case, no, I believe you. In that case, yes, he does.
Oh, nice. He gets a +1 when he wants to find the transistors.
That is 100% legitimate modifier.
Yeah.
I will roll soon after I get everyone else to look this up. Oh, but wait, you're still like a little messed up about the television.
Yeah, that too.
Right. So your very rational discussion with him might not have been as rational as you made it sound.
Yeah.
You might have been saying, fetch the transistors, boy, go fetch, right? And he, of course, is going, he's nodding, right? So that's kind of how it looks in your head. But the interaction is exactly the same.
Yeah.
But the whole, your experience of it is through the lens of the television now. And we have to remember that you're not right. So
another note.
Well, I mean, Philip has been very, very insulting toward Brink's television orientation.
Don't touch me.
It wasn't me who rolled that 6. So
I don't know, man. You made me roll, so that's kind of your fault.
No,
I rolled a 6.
A threat right there. The TV has moves. How about your two characters? What sorts of things are important for you right now? Things seem you're not facing an attack, but you are dealing with strange experiences, and you are. There has been some revision of the social scene at the house. So, what do we have in mind? What do you have in mind to do? I need your operations.
I was already cleaning, the house from the dogs.
Yes.
Yeah. I might go to talk to him about the thing that has happened. You know.
Okay.
But yeah.
Okay, we'll deal with that in just a moment.
Yeah.
How about you?
I think I'm taking care of the two bikers. And are they unconscious? Or are they?
That's a good question. If we look at your complicated sheet, the Angel Seed sheet is almost as complicated as the Savvy Head sheet. Thank you ever so much for picking those playbooks.
Oh yes.
You're
welcome.
Let's see
But
here.
you like the TV, man. You like the TV.
Let's see. They responded very well to treatment, and you got to get some of your stock back. And they, right? You speak the card. Oh, no. Here we go. They come back in your deep tet. They come back with +1 weird, and you got another weird too, which surprising nobody. And it just says they come back. I don't see why we should think that they just sit up, right? This is medical work,
Yeah.
even if it's disturbing medical work, but
He's here, didn't
it's implied that you use drugs of some kind in the legal medical sense of the word.
Medical drugs.
Yeah, I mean,
Medical.
proper. Sure, why not? Why not? You're not going to do it again, are you?
I'm gonna do it again.
Oh,
Are
okay.
you ready?
Yikes. Okay, so we've got. I'll have you roll for Brink for his searching. You roll for your deal. And then we're going to do. We'll have you two talking. Bullet. As for Bullet, you had mentioned, I think, just before the end of the last session, that you were going to try and collect your gang back to your command. And I think you've got a move for that.
Yeah. Pack Alpha.
Let's remember anything going on here. You didn't have a +1 forward running for you. Didn't you write down +1 forward somewhere?
I think I used that already.
You did? Okay. That's too bad.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Please tell me.
7.
Yeah, I stopped.
I know.
Yeah, that guy does not have a
I know.
right?
You did not want a 6 or less on that particular roll.
I'm
Okay. Let's back up here. I think it's pretty clear what you're doing, which is what, biker gang leaders do when everybody needs to get shaped up. Unless, of course, you're a huggy type. Unless do you manage your gang by hugs and reassurances? I didn't think so. Since you don't hug and reassure them, but discipline them properly. What does the 7 or 9 give you? I believe you can do some choices.
Either I pick, they do what I want, otherwise they refuse. They don't fight back over it, otherwise they do fight back. Or you don't have to make an example of one of them, otherwise you must.
And you only have to pick one of them. You get to pick one. I remember we have been here before.
Yeah.
So
I'd probably do what I want since it's the most important.
which means you have to slap them around a little bit.
Yeah. But I would say the fighting back would probably be covered by well-behaved, right?
That's
discipline.
discipline.
Yeah, discipline, yeah.
I'm not sure it always cancels it, but in this case, sure. Yeah,
Alright.
sure, why not? Okay. And so that means you have to make an example. And we all know how well that went last time.
I guess just
I know. I have to give you some content.
Mm.
You have several people to deal with. One of them is Hooch, the older guy who was trying to inform on the other gang members. And what he's doing is he's running around acting like he's your lieutenant. So as you are trying to organize the gang and everything, and he's saying, yeah, and saying the same things you say and telling other people who are farther away from you and basically acting like he's important. In your experience, this can have a negative effect on the social glue of the gang. And then you also have the teenage guy who was a real loudmouth before. His name is Vincent. Vincent is kind of doing what you want, but more slowly, and making you tell him twice, and at one point says, "Sure, Mom," and is basically being an annoying,
Nice, bad. Sure.
an annoying person. Yeah. And so those are. And then the biggest guy there, Brutus, well named, I might add, who. Oh no, he's unconscious back at your place. I can't use Brutus in this circumstance. No, there's no way he would have been healthy enough to come with you. There is no Brutus with you.
Okay.
Let's see here. Whom shall I bring in? There's a variety of others. I mean, there's wonderfully interesting people in your gang. They include Chuckles and Torag and Marvin and Viv, Norbert, Long Pig, Zerg, Dirty Stew, and 7-Up.
Just
I came prepared.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
Was that like a list, or did you just look around the kitchen?
Almost as little as brings.
Yes, that's right.
Back
That's
to the
more
game.
normal than you are right now. All right, let's. Well, I want to get a little more bullet here.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So what are you going to? Who you're going to make an example of? I'm sorry to say.
It's an old guy. I don't know.
Ah.
his name. I want to give him a smack on the head, not too hard.
Okay.
Just tell him that. Stop being so self-important.
Oh, okay. Right. He does the whole double over, holding his head thing, playing for sympathy out of the whole thing. But at least he stops doing that, and everybody like sees you, and it plays a role in disciplining them. They kind of, oh yeah, okay, yeah, it is weird here. Okay, they kind of group up around you and are really looking for instruction. One of them says something about, Scab and Skank. I mean, they're looking out for us, right? They're helping us out here. I mean, we just got attacked by all these dogs. We lost people. They think that the other two are dead, right? Brutus is dead. Cassie May is dead. Do we really want to stick with, do we really want to stick with the house? I mean, maybe this place is better.
I mean, the house is safe, and they are currently stealing our bikes. So I don't really feel.
One of them, I mean, they're not arguing with you. You've disciplined them, right, with your role. They're going to do what you say, but this is kind of their behavior.
Yeah.
They're sort of ready to kick ass and follow bullet and live free on the road, like they're used to. But some are also saying or feeling, maybe we should. I mean, what's wrong with talking with them? I mean, Scab and Skank are trusted. I mean, we trust them. You see, so you can see they're kind of wavering around. You've got them under control for now, but this is a dangerous place. Sky is blue and clear. Kind of a pale blue. can anyone actually live here? I mean, everything's like painted white, and you haven't seen anybody like walking around.
Yeah, and no food or open stores.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
Can I find one like scab or skank?
Yes, I think that one of them wheeled your bike away, and one of them is still around. She sees you, putting them together, and she's putting the gang together. And the scab is shaking her head and saying, "This is sad. I mean, the violence and it just perpetuates itself. You establish order by being violent, and then they're just going to respond. She says, there's a feedback loop of violence, Sharon." Steam coming out of Bone's ears at this point. Yeah.
This is like Scientology levels manipulation.
Be nice to Scientologist.
Well,
Who knows now?
sarcasm note. Go on.
I would like to go. Is it scab or skank that is?
This
around?
is Scab. Skank went off the bike.
Okay, I want to go up to scab and point my sword off at their head.
Going aggro.
Yeah, that's a +1. I get to choose a new thing.
Yeah, plan out.
Well, when you roll, you get
Yeah.
to. Right. Let's do the thing first,
Yeah.
and then play with our little
Okay,
reward toys.
Going aggro
later.
doesn't mean attacking.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, no.
It's a third. Yeah.
That's right.
But attacking is part of one of the options, depending on how the roll
Yeah,
goes.
I thought that. Yeah.
It's inside it.
Yeah.
I'm
yeah.
so what Arvid described is literally going aggro.
Yeah.
So therefore, roll hard, and then this is one of the ones where I choose what